trying to damage Jason Momoa's reputation? Let's look into it with this new from Variety. Aquaman 2 flooded with drama. Jason Momoa allegedly drunk on set. Amber H scene cut. Elon Musk letter to Warner Brothers and more. What on earth is happening right here? So let's start with articles of Jason Momoa, which they're coming out. Well, this is actually an old article, so I don't know exactly why it's been posted here. This is from 2 years ago, and of course has to do with Jason Momoa being a little wild. Funny thing is that somebody tagged me to this thread where basically you have this movie from 2007 which has incredible ratings. It's called Homo erectus, and it's featuring the sister of AH, Whitney Enriquez, as Uña or Ugna. I don't know who did this. This guy, I think it's like a porn actor. Somebody drew the mustache on the professor here, Boskins. So I have to say there is some resemblance. There is some good resemblance, and honestly I think you don't even need to fake the mustache. Probably should just need not to shave, and it will grow back. Let's focus for a second here on the article. Let's see where it leads. Because allegedly there is also an involvement of Elon Musk sending letters from his lawyers to Warner Brothers to keep AH inside the movie. So on the same day, mid-September, Warner Bros. Dropped the trailer for 250 million Aquaman The Lost Kingdom. Embarrassing. Documents from the Johnny Depp Amber Heard defamation trial surfaced on Reddit, creating a new headache for the studio behind the film. Depp fan paid the court fees for the release of the document from her therapist, Dr. Dawn Hughes, or Dog Hughes. The raw notes scribbled on the legal pad were part of the last year high-profile trial. Yes. So, they describe hostile Aquaman set where an allegedly intoxicated Jason Momoa dressed like Depp and pushed to have Heard booted from the role of aquatic superhero Mera. Honestly, nobody cares about the character anyway. I literally saw the movie and I didn't know and I didn't care that, you know, of that actor and that character already before, and I didn't know nothing about her. So anyway, Jason say, wanted me fired. The notes say Jason drunk, laid on set, dressing like Johnny, as all the rings too. A rep for Momoa declined comment, but DC spokesperson pushed back on her characterization, saying Jason Momoa conducted himself in a professional manner all the time on set of Aquaman and The Lost Kingdom. Others echoed the sentiment. Jason worked his ass off, likes to have a beer once in a while like everyone. I don't, but doesn't show up drunk to the set, says an insider who was on the London set in 2021, adding that the two stars got along and were seen joking together and isn't dressing like Johnny Depp. He always dressed in the bohemian style. You know what? I absolutely have to agree with this. That's a style. That's a type of gypsy style, bohemian, artistic, you know, flair. And Johnny has that. Many artists have that. I love that style as well. And Jason Momoa just happens to share or partake into that type of, you know, 1935 slash, you know, cowboy Parisian style. So it's really a big stretch. Another thing that I find absolutely hilarious is the fact that people are complaining about, especially the stands of age, are complaining about those notes, right? And it's so incredibly hilarious because if you remember properly, literally AH, like not even a couple of days after or a week after the whole trial was finished, she was on freaking national TV advocating that they didn't use the notes. We had the notes as evidence, which you put the thing into evidence, then they become public, right? Because they can be shared, right? And the judge thought the notes, and you can see these, of course, the judge thought that the notes were hearsay, and in fact they are hearsay because it's literally AH telling, or you know, you tell your therapist whatever you want to tell her and she takes notes. You can tell her you believe in Santa Claus, and she goes like, all right, she believes in Santa Claus, and then you read the notes, oh, Santa Claus exists. So you got the point, right? So I find it absolutely hilarious, which makes me believe that the stands of H are not real. Probably there are 3.5 of them, and the rest is just her own PR, which they sort of program boats, which is true. Like, a lot of people do this. All bigger, like, shady celebrity or less shady celebrities or whatever, they use boats, program boats, to fake engagement. So, and yet Heard was nearly fired. Source on both sides tell Variety. Following Aquaman's release in 2018, the studio and One decided to drop the actress from the sequel due to her lack of chemistry with Momoa. It's true. There's literally the guy from Warner Brothers, the head of Warner Brothers, which testified, saying, you know what, they weren't doing so well together. Those sources underscore that the move to bounce Heard was unrelated to Depp and took place before he filed suit against the actress in 2019. Boom. Another fact check. Ultimately, the studio pulled the trigger on firing Heard because her former boyfriend, Elon Musk, had one of his litigators send a scorched the Heard letter to Warner Brothers, threatening to burn the house down if the actress wasn't brought back for a sequel, says a source familiar with behind-the-scene battle. Warner Bros. Caved. Man, for fuck's sake, Musk. You know, I have a shred of respect for Musk because, you know, bright man trying to do something, blah, 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 blah. But he's such a freaking simp. You are such a simp. S-I-M-P. Stop simping on women. God damn it, you're a billionaire. You're an embarrassing man out there. Oh my freaking god. The first decent pussy that he finds, he goes head over heels, and he's already prepared to put all his might at work to show off. At least get somebody with a bigger booty. I said that, alright? Such a simp. So, but to be fair, I don't know if this is true. Always, those articles, they always put together, probably it's not true. I wouldn't know why he would get involved to that level. But yeah, I don't know. The jam is being rehashed at the time when DC Entertainment toppers James Gunn and Peter Safran are poised to close the book on the previous regime superhero slate with the December 20th release of Aquaman and the Lost Kingdom. Since Warner Bros. Chief Pam, Eddie and Mike DeLuca joined the studio in 2022, followed by Gunn's and Safran's entrance 4 months later. The four have been saddled with the DC duds they inherit, including this year The Flash, Blue Beetle, which both of them didn't make much money at all. Anyway, long story short, they are rebooting the whole DC universe, so all those characters that they worked many years to create, scrapped! Now, you know what, it's really irrelevant whether or not Amber H is in the movie or not. Because some people will go watch it because they like Aquaman, they like the saga. Frankly, I liked Aquaman in the context of the Justice League, you know, as a movie nerd. For the rest, I couldn't care less. I don't care about seahorses fighting half-human sharks or whatever that is, or some kind of like swimming locust. Don't care. Never did. Let me know your thoughts on this, guys. Please consider subscribing, right? Or come here on Twitter, X. Man, it's difficult to grow on Twitter, really difficult. Anyway, if you happen to have it, I will appreciate we make a community here as well. I'll see you later.